Good evening and welcome inside the YO Sports Ranch in Casper, Wyoming. It's day 3 of the Compete Casper Classic, and the Worland Warriors culminate the event with a matchup against the Riverton Wolverines. Do want to apologize about the Lady Warriors game not being on. Unfortunately, at the YO Sports Ranch, they decided to move the Lady Warriors to court number 1. Did not have any broadcast facilities there for us to set up, so they kept the boys game at 6:30, so we decided to follow this one. The girls, though, did have a great weekend. Finished off the weekend 3-0. They took out Riverton 52-30 for the final in that one, so Lady Warriors victorious 52-34 the final here at the Compete Casper Classic. A 3-0 start to the season for the Lady Warriors. They'll look to continue that good momentum next weekend against some foes down at the Flaming Gorge Classic, and they'll be down at that one down in Green River and Rock Springs, Wyoming. This is the McGarvin and Taylor pregame show presented by McGarvin and Taylor Real Estate in Worland. This and every broadcast would not be possible without the wonderful support of this community and the following businesses. Our premium sponsors include Pinnacle Bank, McGarvin and Taylor Real Estate, Kings Carpet One, Diesel Pickup Specialists, and Kinlan Ace Hardware. Our additional valued sponsors include Admiral Beverage Corporation, Sally's Classic Pizza, Swing Trucking, McGarvin Moberly Construction, Jeff's Green Hills Restaurant, The Outdoorsman, Worland Dental Clinic, Washkey Prevention Coalition, Bighorn Federal Savings Bank, Sage Creek Land and Cattle, Bryant Honey, and Warpaint. Advertising opportunities are still available here at McCamey Broadcasting. You still have time to take advantage of the rest of season or rest of sports calendar advertising opportunities. Also, month to month is available. Discounts available for the longer that you sign up. Contact me, Jordan McCamey, at McCameyBroadcasting@gmail.com or by call or text 307-431-1468. The McGarvin and Taylor pregame show rolls on the other side. No coaches interviews. We had an interview lined up with head coach Mark Mortimer, but again, that game at a culmination, so no need for that interview. We'll look inside of this matchup between the Warriors and the Wolverines. We'll get our Warrior keys to the game, and later on it's the Northern Wyoming News, starting lineups and opening tip-off and more. One more chance to make an early impression the opening weekend of the 25-26 season. Will the Warriors wrap up the Wolverines and end the weekend on a victorious note, or will Riverton finish on top? Find out next on the McCamey Broadcasting Network.
From the moment you walk in the door, the staff at Kings Carpet One Floor and Home will make you feel right at home. They've been serving the entire Bighorn Basin for 30 years, and that means something. Shopping for flooring can be a daunting experience. Our certified floor and home consultants are here to guide you through the stress-free process. Now introducing Room by Room only at Kings Carpet One. It's a trouble-free and informative way to shop for your perfect new floor. Easily shop by color, design, and price with just a simple touch. Kings Carpet One has flooring to meet every budget. They are experts in flooring and installation, and they stand behind their work. Kings Carpet One offers hardwood, luxury vinyl and laminate flooring, wall-to-wall carpet, and ceramic tile. They also sell cabinetry, countertops, and window treatments for your home. Step into Kings Carpet One and explore room by room for your next home improvement project. Kings Carpet One in Worland, 735 Bighorn Avenue, 307-347-4225, or visit their website, kingscarpetoneworland.com.
McGarvin and Taylor Real Estate in Worland are more than just realtors. Just ask Jake and Landy Bollinger. What drew you to McGarvin and Taylor?
And the way that she treated my family, my extended family, like her own family. We felt like family. We weren't just a client at that point.
Once you found your home, did they make the rest of the process easy?
The bank we worked through for our loan, built great relationships there. It was smooth and quick and really kind of painless, honestly.
Yeah. How have they continued their service after the sale?
Gas actually got shut off a week after we were in the house, and so we didn't have gas, and it was really cold that weekend. And a knock on the door, and here's Laura with some heaters for us, and a little bit later, here comes Kitty walking in with more heaters for us.
Any last thoughts or special sentiments?
We just feel like that they were put in our life for a reason, and they're going to be long life friends.
McGarvin and Taylor Real Estate in Worland, 701 Bighorn Avenue, or call 347-4271, or visit them on the web at worlandwyo.com. And welcome back inside the McGarvin and Taylor Real Estate pregame show. McGarvin and Taylor Real Estate in Worland. Find them online at their listings and properties for sale at worlandwyo.com. Give them a call at 307-347-4225. 4-2-7-1. Worland Warriors, Riverton Wolverines, the culminating game here at the Compete Casper Classic from the YO Sports Ranch in Casper, Wyoming. Jordan McCamey with you for live play-by-play action here on the McCamey Broadcasting Network. Warriors coming to this one. They're 0-2 in the tournament. Same story for Riverton. Riverton on the opening day dropped their game to the Laramie Plainsmen 56-53. Then yesterday's game at the Classic, they ended up dropping that one 73-46 against number 1 Sheridan in 4A. Then they actually played this morning, so 2 games on a Saturday for this Riverton squad this morning. And again, it was a loss against number 1 3A level 71-53, so getting a pair of number 1 squads and competing well, but they're playing their 4th game. Warriors playing their 2nd game. Of course, the Warriors dropping both of their games so far in this tournament here this weekend against Natrona County and as well against the Kelly Walsh Trojans. Of course, on Friday, yesterday, the Warriors fell in their game, 65-34, the final in that one yesterday. Then their opening game of the tournament, they lost to Kelly Walsh 75-38. So looking to put up a better performance here on a Saturday in the evening game. We're less than 10 minutes till the starting lineups and opening tap here from the YO Sports Ranch. This is the McGarvin and Taylor Real Estate pregame show. We continue on the other side, take a little deeper look inside this matchup, and get you ready for the opening tip-off here on the McCamey Broadcasting Network.
The Washkey Prevention Coalition works across the community to support our youth being drug and alcohol free. Did you know most Washkey County high school students are not drinking alcohol or using marijuana in a typical month? In fact, 80% of our students are not using alcohol, and even more, 90% are not using marijuana. We're proud that they are making healthy choices. In Washkey County, it's who we are. A message from the Washkey Prevention Coalition.
Whether it's a night out with friends and loved ones or a special occasion, Jeff's Green Hills Restaurant in Worland is your destination. With their mouth-watering menu, full bar, and friendly service, this dining experience will top your list. Open Wednesday through Saturday from 5:30 to 9 p.m. Located at 1485 Road 13 in Worland. For reservations, call 307-347-2695. Jeff's Green Hills Restaurant in Worland.
Knock, knock. The mountain is calling.
Give me a mountain with lots to do. Give me the sunshine. Give me a dew.
Gatorade has the #1 proven electrolyte blend, designed to hydrate better than water, made to rehydrate, replenish, and refuel, so you can lose more sweat and run the game. Gatorade, is it in you? Pickable.
Having trouble hearing the roar of the engine? Let DPS help breathe life back into her again. Power, performance, and great customer service is at the heart of diesel pickup specialists in Worland. Stop into their beautiful shop at 1051 North 10th Street in Worland for all your diesel service needs. Whether it's roughnecks needing to get back onto the job site, solving your agricultural hauling needs, or those looking to unlock everything their truck can do, DPS has the professional personnel, latest technology, and expertise to get you back on the road again. Diesel pickup specialists, from trucks to trailers and everything in between. Let them unleash the full potential of your diesel engine today. Call now, 307-347-4410. Stop in at 1051 North 10th Street in Worland, or visit them online at dps307.com.
From the moment you want
McGarvin and And welcome back inside the McGarvin and Taylor Real Estate pregame show here from the YO Sports Ranch. It's the Compete Casper Classic. Warriors and Wolverines set to round out this tournament here. A 6:30 scheduled tip, and we are on time. Both teams into their final warm-ups here. And again, we look at these two squads. The Warriors have had a little bit of an illness rolling through the team. And then talked to our friend Jared Anderson, calling on the other side here for the Wolverines. Talked about couple of players out, Braden Martin, Dane Cox, Blake Gantenbein, all out and injured in this tournament. So they'll have a couple of different players in the starting lineup and hope to get healthy as they move along. And the Warriors, again, seems like one guy gets right, somebody else picks up that same bug. So we'll see how things go here today. For the Warriors, they're just going to look to show themselves a bit better out there. Want to show that toughness, want to show that effort throughout this one here as they look to avoid an 0-3 start to the season. As mentioned, if you're just joining us, Lady Warriors, unfortunately couldn't put them on the broadcast today. They were moved over to Court 1. No area for broadcasters to set up and do that game. Would have been in the way of the scorers table and the officials, and so we were asked not to do that. Unfortunately, missed another good one for the Lady Warriors. They won it 52-34, so they are out to a 3-0 start to the season and a 3-0 start against 4A competition. So maybe that'll raise some eyebrows here in 3A basketball and let squads know that this is a different Lady Warrior squad. So congratulations to our Lady Warriors for their third victory of the season. We'll look forward to covering them again next weekend at the Flaming Gorge Classic. And fortunately, next weekend on Thursday and Saturday, it's just double headers for the Warriors and Lady Warriors. It'll be on Friday. We're out to make that choice of who to cover, as the Warriors will be playing in Green River and the Lady Warriors will be playing in Rock Springs. So we'll make that determination as we go. But right now, I feel like we should cover the Lady Warriors game just since they've been unable to cover it here. So that's maybe the initial plan, is to cover the Lady Warriors next Friday at the Flaming Gorge Classic. McGarvin and Taylor Real Estate Show. We're going to close it out there as our starting lineups and opening tip-off is just a couple of minutes away here. McGarvin and Taylor Real Estate in Worland. Give them a call, 307-347-4271, or find them online at worlandwyo.com. McGarvin and Taylor Real Estate, Kitty Mortimer and team. Let them help you out today. McGarvin and Taylor Real Estate in Worland. Northern Wyoming News starting lineups, opening tip-off on the other way. It's the Warriors and Wolverines next on the McCamey Broadcasting Network. McGarvin Moberly Construction Company in Worland is a leader in road construction and service. They stand by their core values: integrity, commitment, quality, and execution. For over 60 years, when a project needs done right, on time, and on budget, the first choice is McGarvin Moberly Construction. This construction giant is a pillar of the Worland community and supports its local athletes. McGarvin Moberly Construction in Worland, 1001 U.S. Highway 20, 307-347-4268. Go Warriors!
Knock, knock. The mountain is calling.
Give me a mountain with lots to do. Give me the sunshine. Give me a dew.
Gatorade has the #1 proven electrolyte blend, designed to hydrate better than water, made to rehydrate, replenish, and refuel, so you can lose more sweat and run the game. Gatorade, is it in you?
The Washkey Prevention Coalition works across the community to support our youth being drug and alcohol free. Did you know most Washkey County high school students are not drinking alcohol or using marijuana in a typical month? In fact, 80% of our students are not using alcohol, and even more, 90% are not using marijuana. We're proud that they are making healthy choices. In Washkey County, it's who we are. A message from the Washkey Prevention Coalition.
Whether it's a night out with friends and loved ones or a special occasion, Jeff's Green Hills Restaurant in Worland is your destination. With their mouth-watering menu, full bar, and friendly service, this dining experience will top your list. Open Wednesday through Saturday from 5:30 to 9 p.m. Located at 1485 Road 13 in Worland. For reservations, call 307-347-2695. Jeff's Green Hills Restaurant in Worland.
And welcome back inside the Sports Ranch here in Casper, Wyoming. This nearly $50 million facility hosting the Compete Casper Classic for the first time. Up to 6 basketball courts here, up to 12 volleyball courts, indoor soccer fields. Pretty impressive facility here. Unfortunately, just missed out on a doubleheader at the very end. But you know what? As we continue with this relationship with the Wild Sports Ranch, I'm sure things will get better. It's time for our starting lineups presented by the Northern Wyoming News here. And again, starting lineups for the Warriors will be number 10, Gunnar Mascaro, 12, Cooper Cannon, 22, Grant Page, 23, Elias Mitchell, and number 24, Michael Williams. But they're going to make, and that is the way it's going to go for the Wolverines. It's number 1, Eric Smith, number 2, Clay Sheets, number 3, Garrett Jackson, number 4, Gage Schreiber, and number 20 is Bo Anderson. Time for our Northern Wyoming News opening tap here from the center circle, and Grant Page is going to control that, and the Warriors are out and running. Northern Wyoming News starting lineups and opening tip-off. Find them online at yodaily.com. Here goes Cooper Cannon straight to the hoop, partially blocked there as the Wolverines come out with it. Moving down the other way, three-pointer on the way, up and good to start things here for the Wolverines. It's Schreiber with the 3. So now the Warriors will look to answer here. And again, we do apologize about our scoreboard with the time, as again, we can't quite get that here on this far side of the Sports Ranch. So we'll try to update that as best we can as the Wolverines kick it out in the right corner. Another 3 on the way. That one missed. And now a fight for the rebound, and a whistle comes in. I think they'll call it on number 20, Bo Anderson. 7:14 to go here as the Warriors are into the front court now. And a little hand check foul going to be whistled here against the Wolverines again. This one's against Schreiber. His second foul on the Wolverines. Ball comes in for Page. Hand it back off for Williams. Cooper Cannon has it just outside the frame here on the right side. Dribbles left, gives for Williams, gets a screen, moves to the free throw line, spot up, jumper is good. Michael Williams with the first field goal here for the Warriors in this one as Riverton comes back the other way. Warrior bench comes up with the calls for a defensive stop here as the Wolverines move it to Smith here on the right wing. Back it up outside near the center circle. Couple of high dribbles, goes left side. 3 on the way for Anderson. A little too strong. Backside rebound. Mitchell's got it. Good strong rebound, and he'll dribble out of there with it. Get it up ahead for Cannon. Cooper dumps it inside for Ruckman. Partially stripped away there. Trying to keep it, but it's going to be tied up and go the way of the Wolverines on the tie-up there. Kind of brought it down low. Gave a chance for the Wolverines to get their hands on it. Something I talked about with head coach Tanner Hart just in passing was saying gotta prevent from getting that ball down low where these teams get their hands on it, as that was the case that time for the Wolverines. Timeout on the floor going to be taken. Yes, it will. They're making changes. Now go a timeout here called by head coach Bo Sheets. We step away quickly. 3-2 Riverton in the early going on the Pinnacle Bank scoreboard here on the McCamey Broadcasting Network.
Whether it's a night out with
Sally's Classic Pizza in Worland, the classiest pizza around. Sally's offers pizza made with fresh dough daily. Go with a classic single topping or load it up with the king. 10 toppings in all. Friday, football and pizza is a winning combination. The Warriors Special is available all school year. Get a large 2-topping pizza and a 2-liter for just $16.98. Fridays only. Sally's Classic Pizza, 1214 Bighorn Avenue, or call 347-2453.
And welcome back inside the broadcast. 6:21 to go here. First quarter, Pinnacle Bank scoreboard 3-2 your score. Field goal apiece here for the Warriors and the Wolverines. Smith moves it into the front court. Dump it off here now to the left side. Dribbling top of the key for Peyton Larson. Larson now for Jackson. Pulls up from the free throw line. Catches the front 10 and then goes down. So Jackson with his first field goal. Warriors got to quickly give Cannon a play here to get the ball forward and do. So here comes Cooper forward now. Calls out the offense. Going to give it for Grant Page here outside the arc. Dump it inside for Ruckman, and it's taken away here quickly up the floor. It goes into the hands of White Plume. All the way to the hoop there. Partially blocked by Mitchell. And nice job. Warriors end up actually getting a stop there. Looked like an easy bucket coming, but good recovery defense by Ruckman. Now here goes Cannon. Dives to the inside, ran out of room. Trying to go for Ruckman. To the hoop goes Taylor. Up and good. Ruckman's got his first bucket of the day. That one through the eye of a needle from Cooper Cannon. Good vision. Now the Wolverines inside. Grant Page seals off against Trieber. Gets that rebound. Mitchell up ahead to the right wing quickly. The Warriors outletted and ready to go into the offense. Left side, Williams shot fake. Got past his man. To the hoop. Banker, no, but to the free throw line he goes. It's either going to be Trieber or Smith tagged for this foul. And they'll go on Trieber. That's his second. Williams sent to fire here for the first time from the free throw line for the Warriors. First on the way, no good. Clay Sheets into the game now for the Wolverines on the change. No changes for the Warriors here yet. Second one also no good. Karams away. Fight for the rebound. Grant Page has it. Now give for Cannon. Tried to go low. Turnaround shot. Push shot is up and good. Not sure how Cooper managed to get that back in his possession, but he did so nicely. And Cannon's got his first bucket of the day, and it's a 1-point Warrior lead, 6-5. Back the other way. Three-pointer spot up for the Wolverines. No good from Sheets, but followed his shot up. No good the second time from Jackson, and Ruckman's got the rebound here. Moving out to the left-hand side is Cannon. Crossover dribble will go towards the hoop. Floater, bank is good. There goes Cooper Cannon. Twice is nice, accepting the deposits. Back-to-back possessions for Cannon. White Plume right side. Quick spot up three. Right wing, no good. Fight for the rebound. Wolverines had it momentarily. Now a fight for it. Page somehow shuffles it out of there. Gets it ahead, and now Cannon all the way to the hoop. And an offensive foul there, as it did look like the Wolverines man was in position there. Thought that Cannon may have just gotten to the side of him to create a little bit of an issue there, but referee saw it that way, so offensive foul goes against Cannon, his first. And some changes coming in. Gunnar Mascaro into the game for the Warriors. Like Bo Anderson back in for the Wolverines. So Sheets will have the ball here for the Wolverines. We'll try to check that time here momentarily. 8-5 Warriors. White Plume looking to tie this one up. That's a little bit too strong. Over the top rebound and call it on the floor. And it'll be on Gunnar Mascaro. Say impeded his man on that rebound. Thought the Wolverines had it pretty clearly. 3:55 to go. Three on the way from the left corner. No good. And saved in somehow there. And now on the ground, nearly traveling with it, but saving the possession is Gage Trieber. Outside White Plume. Trying to go inside. Tipped away by Mitchell into the hands of Ruckman. Cross now for Mitchell. Left wing. Give it for Grant Page. He's on the baseline. Goes to work on White Plume to the hoop. Lost it on the way up. That'll be a foul, and he'll head to the free throw line. You're going to get that on Clay Sheets, number 2. Fourth team foul, so bonus the rest of the way for the Warriors here. 2 shots coming. First one set to go for Page with 3:30 to go in the first quarter. Pinnacle Bank scoreboard. Warriors a 0-3 start from the free throw line. Not what they're looking for. Have that 8-5 lead. Cooper Cannon out. Kobe Bradshaw comes into the game. Sophomore getting some additional minutes. Officials making sure shirts are tucked, ready to go, and the ball back into the hands of the big man, Grant Page. Second on the way. That one holds the finish, but still no good. Rebounded quickly by the Wolverines. Up ahead it goes. Outside for Smith for 3. They're lining up from the outside. Warriors, 2 of them battling for it. Page is the one with it, and now fouled, and that'll be bonus free throws going the other way. That one's going to go against number 4, Trieber. That's his 3rd personal foul by our tally. So Page just missed 2. See if he can find the stroke here this time around and grow the Warrior lead. First one is up and good. Change coming in. We'll have Trenton Weber into the game for Treber. On the Wolverines, no changes for the Warriors. And second one is up and good. Sorry about that. Didn't thought we had the camera going the other way, folks. Well, got you on the setup there. Thought they were going to call a timeout. Just a change here. Page going to come out. Michael Williams come back in. So 2 free throws up and good for Page. Now the Warriors back defensively. Jackson with it. Give for Sheets. Down low. Smith works there. Almost had it taken away. Now it is taken away by Ruckman. And they got the jump ball and thought it'd be Warrior basketball. I thought we only had 1 jump ball and it belonged to the Wolverines, but possession arrows in their favor. Can't remember the other jump ball, but that's the way it goes. Ball comes in high, tipped away by Mascaro, taken away by Ruckman, quickly up ahead. Streaking the floor is Mitchell and stripped from behind, and a foul is going to be called, and Mitchell head to the free throw line. Oh, and are they going to say not going to call the foul here, just going to say it was stripped cleanly. So Warrior basketball underneath here on the possession. Ball comes in for Ruckman, back up top for Gunnar Mascaro. Swing it all the way around. Williams open for 3, left corner pocket, no short. And a foul underneath well after they had released. So foul on Jackson for the Wolverines. A bit of an animated call here from our official on that far side. So 2:53 to go here in a broken up opening quarter here. Plenty of fouls, most of them. Well, right now, 6 of them on the Wolverines as Ruckman knocks down the first. 11-5 your score. Avon Jones in. Last Mitchell goes to the sideline for a break. Ruckman's second one spins away, no good off the left-hand side. Rebound down for Jackson. Quickly up the floor, pushes Sheets. Goes all the way straight to the rack. Missed the layup. Fight for the rebound. Wolverines have it again. Jackson working around top of the key. Give for Sheets. Now it's with Anderson trying to work on Williams. Smith picks up a screen, recovering his Cannon back into the game. Smith, turnaround in the lane, bank jumper, no good. Rolls off, no good, but rebounded again. This one by Weber. Back for Smith. Weber wide open, right corner pocket, 3. That one short, followed his own shot, got his rebound. Dumps it into the middle, it's loose. Williams quickly up the floor for Cannon. Spin move to the hoop, bank shot is good. Cooper Cannon, little spin cycle there. Warriors 13-5 lead here on the Pinnacle Bank scoreboard as Cannon's got 6 in the opening quarter. Grant Page comes back into the game. Didn't see any other changes for the Wolverines. So Warriors out there with Jones. Got to pick up the dribbler. Sheets goes straight downhill. Kicks it in the right corner back for Smith. Free throw center right side. Now spins there. Looking for a screen from Anderson. Works all the way across the paint. Drop off for Sheets. Into the paint he goes. Little floating hook shot. No good. Now Mascaro quickly up the floor. Jones is running the floor all the way with the right hand. Avon Jones, his first bucket of the day and of the season. Timeout on the floor taken by head coach Bo Sheets. Warriors with a 10-point lead, 15-5 on the Pinnacle Bank scoreboard. Back after this on the McKamey Broadcasting Network.
From the moment you walk in the door, the staff at King's Carpet One Floor and Home will make you feel right at home. They've been serving the entire Bighorn Basin for 30 years, and that means something. Shopping for flooring can be a daunting experience. Our certified floor and home consultants are here to guide you through the stress-free process. Now introducing Room by Room only at King's Carpet One. It's a trouble-free and informative way to shop for your perfect new floor. Easily shop by color, design, and price with just a simple touch. King's Carpet One has flooring to meet every budget. They are experts in flooring and installation, and they stand behind their work. King's Carpet One offers hardwood, luxury vinyl and laminate flooring, wall-to-wall carpet, and ceramic tile. They also sell cabinetry, countertops, and window treatments for your home. Step into King's Carpet One and explore room by room for your next home improvement project. King's Carpet One in Worland, 735 Bighorn Avenue, 307-347-4225, or visit their website, kingscarpetoneworland.com.
And we're back here on the Pregame Broadcasting Network. 1:44 to go. It's a 15-5 game in favor of your Warriors. Riverton into the front court now. Ball into the hands of Larson. Now give it for White Plume. Good defense from Page, making it difficult. And again, remember, this Riverton team played once earlier today, dealing with some injuries. Not to take anything away from the good play of the Warriors. Smith gets all the way to the rack, spun around Cannon, up and good to the right hand. So there's an answer out of the timeout. Quickly up the floor go the Warriors. But still, Warriors, you know what, got to take advantage of somebody's maybe a little bit of fatigued here. You got to keep the gas pedal down. The Warriors have had a long rest. Williams wanted it from Mascaro. Gunner now has it. 3 seconds here, just a couple of seconds for the Warriors. Got to get out of that paint there for Williams. Nearly got tagged for that 3-second call. Got to look out. Cannon sets outside Mascaro. Back for Williams. Fall away elbow jumper from the left side is good for Williams, as he's got 4 in the game, and the Warriors lead back to 10 at 17-7. Driving to the hoop here now, blocked from behind by Williams. I think they'll get Jones with the body. Actually, no, they are going to get Williams from behind with the block attempt. So Williams with the foul. That sends Jackson to the free throw line. 37 seconds left. 37 seconds left in the quarter. First free throw's no good here for Jackson. Warriors just 3 of 8 from the free throw line. First free throw up and missed for Jackson. Second one, same story. Jones picks up the rebound. Outside it goes for Gunnar Mascaro. Pushes into the front court. Now into some trouble. Needs help. Left his feet. White Plume had it. Throws it high into the air. Mascaro tips it. Now Page has it. Outside Williams working around Cannon for 3. That one well too strong there. A little too much gunpowder inside that one for Coop. As the Wolverines have the rebound. Push it quickly up the right-hand side. Sheets to the free throw line. Outside. Shot fake from Jackson. Steps inside the perimeter and hits the shot. Jackson with 4 of the Wolverines' 9. And at the buzzer goes up from midcourt from Cannon. A little bit too much on that one. 1 quarter in the books. Worland Warriors 17. Riverton Wolverines 9 here on the Pinnacle Bank scoreboard on the Pregame Broadcasting Network.
Whether it's a night out with friends and loved ones or a special occasion, Jeff's Green Hills Restaurant in Worland is your destination. With their mouth-watering menu, full bar, and friendly service, this dining experience will top your list. Open Wednesday through Saturday from 5:30 to 9 p.m. Located at 1485 Road 13 in Worland. For reservations, call 307-347-2695. Jeff's Green Hills Restaurant in Worland.
The Washkey Prevention Coalition works across the community to support our youth being drug and alcohol free. Did you know most Washkey County high school students are not drinking alcohol or using marijuana in a typical month? In fact, 80% of our students are not using alcohol, and even more, 90% are not using marijuana. We're proud that they are making healthy choices. In Washkey County, it's who we are. A message from the Washkey Prevention Coalition.
Sally's Classic Pizza in Worland, the classiest pizza around. Sally's offers pizza made with fresh dough daily. Go with a classic single topping or load it up with the king. 10 toppings in all. Friday, football and pizza is a winning combination. The Warrior Special is available all school year. Get a large 2-topping pizza and a 2-liter for just $16.98. Fridays only. Sally's Classic Pizza, 1214 Bighorn Avenue, or call 347-2453.
Back to live action here in the second quarter. Warriors on top. 17-9 Pinnacle Bank scoreboard. Deep miss there from Mitchell, but tracked down by Ruckman. Bring it up top for Mascaro. Gunner dribbles, goes left to the baseline. Back for Williams. Step back, defended here, looking for some help, trying to bounce it in the middle. Nobody home there, taken away by the Wolverines. Streaking the other way, and Smith dumped it off, going right here for his man, and missed him in transition, and that was Treber. It's back into the game with 3 fouls. Kind of gave that ball a spike. Fortunate to not pick up a potential unsportsmanlike or technical foul there. You've seen it in the past. Williams gives it for Cooper Cannon. Little trap pressure coming. Mitchell going to the inside for Ruckman. Backside here for Grant Page. Missed it. Out for Williams. Backside for Ruckman. Up and good. Little alley-oop tip drill there for Ruckman as he's got another deuce. 19-9. Thought Grant Page might be going up for the dunk there, but good recovery defense. But Ruckman, in the end, able to get the bucket. Smith looking inside potentially for Jackson. Works against Page. Treber, followed by Mitchell. Kick it right side, Smith. Flashers come through, and Page just a reach-in foul there, trying to tip it away. So that'll be the first foul on Page. Be a baseline inbounds play coming up. Treber to inbounds, cues it up. Nice kick away there. Kick save and a beauty from Mitchell. Didn't allow that easy entry for Jackson. Second attempt at this one. Ball comes in for Smith. Now it's with Anderson, top of the key. Smith. Treber trying to seal off in there. And then work against Mitchell. Anderson in the corner. Mitchell jumps that pass and tips it out of play there. And Treber may have the kind of the physical advantage there, but Mitchell using his length to tip that one away from the Wolverines. Number 4, baseline inbounds play again. Smith to the outside, quick spot up 3. That one's short of everything. Backside rebound, though, for Sheets. Anderson, one more pass along for Jackson. He knocks it home for the Wolverines. Unfortunate kind of carom there for the Warriors as Williams goes all the way to the hoop, tries to put up an awkward scoop layup, but Page had the rebound but dribbled it on the baseline there. And out of play it goes, so Warriors empty on that trip. 19-12 your score here. .6:15 to go here in this second quarter. 19-12 Pinnacle Bank scoreboard. Warriors on top here. Outside, Anderson will take a 3. Back-to-back. That's back-to-back triples for the Wolverines, and all of a sudden a 10-point game becomes 4. Mitch, a little shot fake, drives inside, and the court monster got up and bit him there. Ends up on the deck. Outside, Anderson saved it in. Quickly up for Mitchell. He's the only one there. It's a 2-on-1 spin move towards the bucket. Dump for Cooper Cannon. Great find in there. Great hustle from Cannon, and a great find from Mitchell. Timeout on the floor. 21-15 in favor of the Warriors here in the second quarter on the Pinnacle Bank scoreboard on the McCamey Broadcasting Network.
Knock, knock. The mountain is calling.
Give me a mountain with lots to do. Give me the sunshine. Give me a dew.
Gatorade has the #1 proven electrolyte blend, designed to hydrate better than water, made to rehydrate, replenish, and refuel, so you can lose more sweat and run the game. Gatorade, is it in you?
We're back live here at the WYO Sports Ranch. Warriors leading in this one, 21-15, 5:42 to go. Pinnacle Bank scoreboard. Second quarter action here. Wolverine basketball out of the timeout. Referee just having a quick talk with Anderson and Smith here in the backcourt, but we're ready to get back to action now. And Smith with it. He'll press into the front court now. Picked up straight away by Cooper Cannon. Sheets, little backdoor cut attempt there by the Wolverines. Read well by the Warriors. Jackson, guarded by Page. Dribbles to the right. Almost stripped away. Page hassling there on the sideline. Sheets, couple of drive fakes. Now goes up top and bumped off it by Smith. Driving to the hoop goes Anderson, a little behind the back dribble. That one was a fancy move to the hoop there by Anderson. You got to give props when you see it. And then Smith nearly saves this one and into the chairs here in the front court. Now Ruckman outside Mascaro. Cannon fakes from three. Backside for Ruckman. Back for Cannon. Warriors can settle into the offense now. Couple drive fakes. Now give for Mitchell to the right elbow. Give Mascaro. Three on the way. Right wing. Air ball. Missed everything. Backside rebound for Anderson. And now Page commits kind of a silly foul there in the backcourt. His second personal. Second of the quarter for the Warriors. So White Plume, Weber into the game for the Wolverines. Page stays out there with a couple of fouls. White Plume has it now as he goes into the front court left. Dumps it off to the left side, straight away for Smith. Dribbles, rises from just inside the perimeter. No good. Fight for the rebound. Still fighting for it. Mascaro diving on the floor. I think that's going to go against the Wolverines, Trenton Weber, and it does. First foul of the quarter on the Wolverines. Warriors get the possession back. 21-17 your score, so still a 4-point contest here. Warriors looking for some offense. Warriors had 17 in the first quarter, just 4 here thus far in the second quarter. Now some full court pressure, and now bad pass that time from Jones, who just checked in. Gave it away here for Jackson. Outside it goes for Weber, and he's got another three, and the Warriors continue to struggle to defend the three-point line as Mitchell goes all the way towards the bucket and travels with it. So a turnover on the Warriors. So a 1-point game now here on the Pinnacle Bank scoreboard as the Wolverines come into the front court. Ball almost taken away by Ruckman. Dives towards the sideline. He was the one on the sideline there as he had poked it away from Jackson. So Warriors have led by as many as 10, but a 9-0 run here for the Wolverines has it a 1-point game. White Blue moving to the top of the key. Good defense from Grant Page, putting a lot of pressure on there with 2 fouls. Mitchell. Outside into the hands of Weber. Bounce it for Smith. Back around the horn it moves. Ball tipped away there by Ruckman almost, but right into the hands of Smith. That's bad luck there. Fortunately didn't hit it. Now Mitchell quickly up the floor, had it taken away by Smith. He was trying to find Cannon. White Plume all the way to the bucket. Saved down low by Weber. Wide open White Plume right corner. 3 just off, no good. Ruckman has another skying rebound here for the Warriors. So he'll give it back for Ruckman into the front court. Gets it for Avon Jones into the corner now for Cannon. Steps back and drags it out here for the Warriors to set the offense. Page, left wing. Dribbles top, and he walked with it there. He didn't set himself and took that little mini stutter step. Another turnover for the Warriors. So Mitchell, Ruckman and Mitchell out. Mascaro back in the game. Williams as well. Warriors hanging on to that slim 21-20 lead. White Plume step back 3 from straight away. Hit the front tin, no good. Williams got the rebound. And here comes Cannon back the other way in control of the offense again. Mascaro, couple of dribbles, finds Jones. High pressure there from Sheets. Swings through. It's back for Mascaro. Gets it for Page right at the elbow. Now drives down to the block there. Couldn't put it up off glass like the strong post move. Now a quick run out here from the Wolverines, and up and good with the left hand there was Clay Sheets, and the Wolverines have the lead back. 2 lead changes in the game. Warriors led by 10, but an 11-0 run has it a 1-point game in favor of Riverton. Little fake there by White Plume going down, and a foul on the way up. Or actually not sure if that was White Plume, may have been Weber. Sure who they got that foul on. May have been Trenton Weber. There is second or Treber's third. Page back at the free throw line for free throws 5 and 6. Number 5 gets a friendly roll there after it off the back iron. Kisses around the cylinder before going down. (22-22) tied up. And Page can't break the tie there as Weber has the rebound quickly for White Plume, driving the other way. In transition goes Treber outside for Weber, and it bounced off his foot and out of play, so a turnover on the Wolverines. Williams gets it in for Mascaro, back for Michael Williams. Up ahead now for Cooper Cannon. Williams transition 3, and he splashes it down. Michael Williams finding his range there. So Warriors take a 25-22 lead on the triple. Under a minute and a half to go, and an offensive foul now going to be called against number 10, Braden Martin. Minute 33 left to go here in the first half. Warriors on top 25-22. Going to try to grow that lead here as Weber comes back in for the Wolverines. White Plume comes out. It's not Jackson. So Warriors set to bring this one in. Now quickly up ahead for Ruckman. Tried to go back inside, had it tipped away, but saved it. Now gives for Williams. Step into a three-pointer there, and he found his range. Sorry about the camera work yet again. Williams back-to-back threes, 6-point lead for the Warriors. Cannon hassling in the backcourt, but got a little too much of the body that time around. He fouled Anderson. So a second quarter game of runs thus far here for the Wolverines and the Warriors. Minute 18 to go here in that first half. 28-22 Warriors. So waiting for the changes to conclude here. Officials finally have it back in the hands of the Wolverines. Smith back into the game for Riverton. He'll take control of the offense. Cannon right on top of him here into the front court. Go left side now for Anderson. Looks to cross over. Gives back for Smith. Directing traffic outside here for Weber, and Weber hits a little mid-range jumper. Trenton Weber with 5 points in the half as Williams has it back across for Cooper Cannon. Gets it into the front court for Ruckman. Backside for Mitchell. Sets, fires, and finishes there from the low block left. Last Mitchell here with his first bucket of the day. The Warriors going to put on a little pressure here in the backcourt. And Mascaro going to get tagged for the body-up foul. I believe that's the Warriors' fourth. Next one puts the Wolverines into the bonus. Warriors out there with Williams, Mitchell, Ruckman, Mascaro, and Cannon. First time we've seen any kind of full court pressure from the Warriors. Mascaro's got a forced to back off, bounce it up ahead, kicked away by Mitchell out of play. So a sideline inbounds coming here for the Wolverines. Into the backcourt for Sheets. Presses left with some pace, and he slid his foot there and traveled with it. So that'll cost the Wolverines the possession. 28 seconds left here in this first half. As Mascaro will come out, Avon Jones will come back in. Ball comes in for Cannon. See if the Warriors try to work a long possession here for the final shot. Cannon moves it off left for Williams. Michael Williams goes top of the key. Maybe looking for that heat check freedom. Here goes Jones down the lane. Puts up a little awkward hook shot now. And coming forward is Anderson. He's just got Mitchell to beat. Mitchell almost took it away here. Bounce it out for Sheets. 3 seconds to go. Anderson down the baseline. Blocked away by Williams. And on the baseline there. And that'll end the half. 30-24 at the halftime mark. Pinnacle Bank Scoreboard Washkey Prevention Coalition halftime show coming your way next here on the Pregame Broadcasting Network.
From the moment you walk in the door, the staff at King's Carpet One Floor and Home will make you feel right at home. They've been serving the entire Bighorn Basin for 30 years, and that means something. Shopping for flooring can be a daunting experience. Our certified floor and home consultants are here to guide you through the stress-free process. Now introducing Room by Room only at King's Carpet One. It's a trouble-free and informative way to shop for your perfect new floor. Easily shop by color, design, and price with just a simple touch. King's Carpet One has flooring to meet every budget. They are experts in flooring and installation, and they stand behind their work. King's Carpet One offers hardwood, luxury vinyl and laminate flooring, wall-to-wall carpet, and ceramic tile. They also sell cabinetry, countertops, and window treatments for your home. Step into King's Carpet One and explore room by room for your next home improvement project. King's Carpet One in Worland, 735 Bighorn Avenue, 307-347-4225, or visit their website, kingscarpetoneworland.com.
McGarvin and Taylor Real Estate in Worland are more than just realtors. Just ask Jake and Landy Bollinger. What drew you to McGarvin and Taylor?
And the way that she treated my family, and my extended family, like her own family. We felt like family, weren't just a client at that point.
Once you found your home, did they make the rest of the process easy?
The bank we worked through for our loan, built great relationships there. It was smooth and quick and really kind of painless, honestly.
Yeah.
How have they continued their service after the sale?
Gas actually got shut off a week after we were in the house, and so we didn't have gas, and it was really cold that weekend. And a knock on the door, and here's Laura with some heaters for us, and a little bit later, here comes Kitty walking in with more heaters for us.
Any last thoughts or special sentiments?
We just feel like that they were put in our life for a reason, and they're going to be long life friends.
McGarvin and Taylor Real Estate in Worland, 701 Bighorn Avenue, or call 347-4271, or visit them on the web at worlandwyo.com. And welcome inside the Washkey Prevention Coalition halftime show, halftime score here from the WYO Sports Ranch in the Compete Casper Classic. Worland Warriors 30, Riverton Wolverines 24, a lot better from the Warriors in that opening half, but again, it was a half of runs. Warriors led by as many as 10 in that half. Wolverines managed to come back and lead by 1 before the Warriors finished on a 9-0 run, 9-2 run of their own, 30-24. The score here at the halfway marker. Again, we go back, remind you if you didn't catch the Lady Warriors score, we did not have the broadcast for it because they moved the game around. It was unfortunate, moved it to another court where I just really couldn't set up a broadcast, so that was unfortunate. We missed another Lady Warrior win. 52-34, the final in that one. They take out Riverton and go 3-0 here at the Compete Casper Classic in 2025. Get the 3 straight wins against 4A competition, Kelly Walsh, Natrona County, and the Riverton Lady Wolverines. So an impressive weekend for the Lady Warriors. Warriors so far have dropped their games to the Trojans and Mustangs. They're trying to get win number 1 at the expense of the Wolverines, who played earlier this morning as well, second game of the day. So we'll see if the Warriors can keep their foot down on the gas pedal and get win number 1 of the season. We'll step away on the Washkey Prevention Coalition halftime show here on the other side. We give you stats, continue to prep you for half number 2 here from Casper, Wyoming. This is Worland Warrior Basketball, streaming live via Facebook, YouTube, Huddle TV, and the NFHS Network on the Pregame Broadcasting Network. McGarvin Moberly Construction Company in Worland is a leader in road construction and service. They stand by their core values: integrity, commitment, quality, and execution. For over 60 years, when a project needs done right, on time, and on budget, the first choice is McGarvin Moberly Construction. This construction giant is a pillar of the Worland community and supports its local athletes. McGarvin Moberly Construction in Worland, 1001 U.S. Highway 20, 307-347-4268. Go Warriors!
Whether it's a night out with friends and loved ones or a special occasion, Jeff's Green Hills Restaurant in Worland is your destination. With their mouth-watering menu, full bar, and friendly service, this dining experience will top your list. Open Wednesday through Saturday from 5:30 to 9 p.m. Located at 1485 Road 13 in Worland. For reservations, call 307-347-2695. Jeff's Green Hills Restaurant in Worland. Swing Trucking is a family-owned and operated company in Worland, Wyoming, offering trucking services for a host of industries. They have done extensive work in Wyoming, Montana, North Dakota, and Colorado, as well as surrounding Rocky Mountain states for the past 70 years. Their modern and up-to-date equipment allows them to provide full-service solutions for their customers' needs, from start to completion. Swing Trucking, 347-4161. Swing Trucking is a proud supporter of Pregame Broadcasting and Worland High School Athletics.
And welcome back inside the Washakie Prevention Coalition halftime show. Washakie Prevention Coalition helping our Washakie County youth make quality decisions that positively impact their future. Washakie Prevention Coalition in Worland, our halftime show sponsor. Halftime score, Worland Warriors 30, Riverton Wolverines 24. Let's look at the scoring summary thus far for the Wolverines. Eric Smith with 2, Clay Sheets with 2, 7 for Garrett Jackson, 3 for Gage Treber, 5 for Trenton Weber, and 5 in this contest for number 20, Bo Anderson. For the Warriors, 2 points for Avon Jones, 8 for Cooper Cannon, 5 for Taylor Ruckman, 3 for Grant Page, 2 for Elias Mitchell, and 10 points in that opening half for Michael Williams. 4 of them in the first quarter, and then the 2 threes in the second give him 10 points, and the Warriors have a 6-point advantage at the midway mark of this one. Again, as we talk about this weekend, the Warriors already showing better here in the first half. They trailed big in both the Kelly Walsh and the Trona County game, and in this one they have gotten themselves back into it well, gotten into a flow. They've run the offense well. They've dealt with pressure better. So I think head coach Tanner Hart will be, impressed with or at least happy with that in the first half. Probably want to see a few less turnovers for the Warriors on the offensive side of the ball. Defensively, again, gave up maybe a few too many open looks from the outside, but again, it's kind of the product of that defense kind of choosing to pick your poison, letting the Wolverines shoot. And in that first half, they did shoot the 3, and they knocked down 4 of them. In the half. Warriors just 4 attempts from the free throw line. Wolverines missed their only 2 attempts of half number 1. And that closes out our Washakie Prevention Coalition halftime show here on the Pregame Broadcasting Network. On the other side, we get you into second half action from the YO Sports Ranch here in Casper, Wyoming. This is Worland Warrior basketball as we close out the Washakie Prevention halftime show on the Pregame Broadcasting Network.
Whether it's
McGarvin, Swing Trucking, Sally's Claim.
The Washakie Prevention Coalition works across the community to support our youth being drug and alcohol free. Did you know most Washakie County high school students are not drinking alcohol or using marijuana in a typical month? In fact, 80% of our students are not using alcohol, and even more, 90% are not using marijuana. We're proud that they are making healthy choices. In Washakie County, it's who we are. A message from the Washakie Prevention Coalition.
We're Brian Honey. So 5 generations of beekeepers here in the Bighorn Basin, and we run a little over 10,000 hives of bees throughout all the counties in Wyoming. I feel like they were always a part of the community, and we were just kind of right on the side with them trying to get back to the community. And Pinnacle Bank does an awesome job at that.
I see the Pinnacle employees, Kent, everybody that works in there, DJ lives by me, so the community is always there. Everybody's a part of the community from the bank, and you always have a good feeling knowing that someone's taking care of you, and that's what Pinnacle Bank has always been for us.
And welcome back inside the broadcast here. Warriors quickly out of the huddle. We're not quite ready for action yet. The Wolverines still chatting it over in the huddle here. Second half set to get underway now. Going to be Wolverine basketball to start the second half. Warriors will be moving left to right now as you tune into this one if you're catching the audio only. But hopefully at the video stream here. Again, our scoreboard brought to you by Pinnacle Bank, the way banking should be. We do apologize, just been pretty impossible to get these scoreboards here at the YO Sports Ranch. So we're trying to keep up to date on that as best we can. 8 minutes up on the Pinnacle Bank scoreboard, and we are underway here in the second half as the Warriors have a 6-point advantage. Wolverines give for Smith. Anderson flashing into the left corner. Back for Smith. Now Sheets. Down the baseline. Tried to go to the middle, taken away by Grant Page there. Tried to go block to block, but Page took it away. Now Cannon gives for Ruckman. Swings through, puts up a little push shot. Wouldn't go down, though. Caught the front iron, looked down momentarily, and then caroms away. On the other side, Riverton, second possession of the half. Anderson out for Sheets. Now for Weber. Jackson fakes from three, goes left. Weber drives the paint, takes on Page, missed the shot. Long rebound opportunity comes out for Cooper Cannon. Good job there by the point guard to track down that long rebound, and the Warriors into the front court right. Now Cannon trying to work against some good defensive pressure. Gets it for Williams. Looking for a screen here from Page. Nice little pick and roll there, and Page can't finish at the rack. Classic pick and roll there. Everything but the finish for the Warriors. Now back the other way. Bank shot is up and good there for Garrett Jackson. Jackson with 9 points in the game now and cuts the lead to 4. And now a bad turnover by the Warriors. Smith the other way. Missed an easy 2, though. And he'll stay with the Wolverines. So Wolverines going to have a baseline inbounds play. 4-point game, 30-26. Another mid-range jumper there for Jackson. He's got back-to-back buckets. The Warriors can't keep leaving him alone from that mid-range game. He seems to have found his stroke. Cannon, right side for Williams. Gives back for Ruckman to the hoop. Little bank shot, no. Followed his own shot. Then lost it. Tips it out for Cannon. Rise for a bank shot. Wouldn't go there from the left-hand side. And Warriors come up empty again. Smith into the front court. Move it into the left corner. Anderson goes down the lane to the hoop. Finishes there from a tough angle. And we're tied up a 6-0 run to open the game. Or they open the half here for the Wolverines, and a timeout on the floor taken by the Warriors. Full variety. We step away with them 30-30 on the Pinnacle Bank scoreboard between the Wolverines and the Warriors with 5:51 to go here in the third quarter on the McCamey Broadcasting Network.
We're Brian Honey.
So 5 generations of beekeepers here in the Bighorn Basin, and we run a little over 10,000 hives of bees throughout all the counties in Wyoming. You know, I feel like they were always a part of the community, and we were just kind of right on the side with them trying to, give back to the community. And Pinnacle Bank does an awesome job at that.
I see the Pinnacle employees, everybody that works in there, DJ lives by me, so the community is always there. Everybody's a part of the community from the bank. And you always have a good feeling knowing that someone's taking care of you. And that's what Pinnacle Bank has always been for us.
Sally's Classic Pizza in Worland, the classiest pizza around. Sally's offers pizza made with fresh dough daily. Go with a classic single topping or load it up with the king. 10 toppings in all. Friday, football and pizza is a winning combination. The Warrior Special is available all school year. Get a large 2-topping pizza and a 2-liter for just $16.98. Fridays only. Sally's Classic Pizza, 1214 Bighorn Avenue, or call 347-2453.
And we're ready to get back to game action here as Ruckman, Cannon, Williams, Mitchell, and Page are into the game. Cannon against a little bit of pressure from Sheets in the backcourt. Moves to his left now as Page gets it on a little give and go. Dump it right side for Ruckman. Little hook shot. No, spins off, no good, and then poked away from the Wolverines, but last touch by the Warriors out at midcourt. Skipped across here. White Plume straddled the midcourt line. As Sheets goes inside, stripped away from him. Mitchell finishes off the steal. I think it was Page that got his hands on it. Now Mitchell up the left side, gives for Williams. All the way to the hoop he goes. Lost control of it, then able to get it for Ruckman. Collects, turns, spins. Shot up, no good. Double dribble, though, called on Taylor Ruckman. So the Warriors will turn it over yet again there. About 8-6 in the turnover category here thus far. Warriors 8, possibly 9 turnovers. Have to double check those numbers again, trying to keep unofficial. Turnover stats here into the corner for Anderson. Goes down the baseline looking for room. Kicks it out. Here to the right side, back for Anderson looking to drive. Into the corner for Smith. Smith for 3, left it way short. And Page got inside of his man, but got bumped there out of place. He'll stay with Riverton. Peyton Larson, the other player, back in for the Wolverines. No changes for the Warriors. Ball high inbounds here for Anderson. Larson. Back for Anderson. Bounce pass there for Weber. Ball pinging around here for the Wolverines, working around the perimeter. Now Larson finds Smith into the corner for White Plume. Looking to get it on the blocks here for Weber. Haven't been able to do so just yet. Now Smith contested 3. That one off, no good. Ruckman gets a good strong rebound here for the Warriors. Williams quickly up the floor now for Cannon. Back for Williams. Needs some help. Finds it in Cannon. Left side for Williams. Trying to go inside out now for Page, and now a steal going the other way. Swatted and taken away by Ruckman, and that's got to be a foul there on man on the floor. I think that was Anderson over there. Anderson or Larson? It's Anderson. Garrett Jackson back into the game for the Wolverines as Cannon has the offense. Gives off for Grant Page, holding high. Looking for an option, picks up the dribble, goes to the right for Williams. Ran out of room up top, give for Cannon. Looking for a screen, Ruckman tries to set, and that's an offensive foul. Can't lean out the hip as Cannon hits a little mid-range jumper, but that one on Ruckman. Pretty easy call here for the officials. So it remains 30-30. So right side now for Sheets. Sheets give it for White Plume. Turn around mid-range jumper from the free throw line. Tipped around by Williams. Tracked down by Ruckman. Trying to go back for Williams. Save. Somehow not on the baseline. Traveling with it. And a foul on the floor, they say, against Weber. So back-to-back fouls on Taylor Ruckman, second of the quarter. 6-0 run here for the Wolverines. All tipped on the way inbounds, but into the hands of the Wolverines, and that's Jackson, Sheets, and now Larson. Warriors looking for a defensive stop. Jackson will take on the 3 from the right corner, and he hits. So Garrett Jackson with 7 points in the half, and the Wolverines have a 33-30 lead. Warriors have been shut out here in this second half. Kick it out for Williams. Back in for Page. Little shot from the block is up and good off glass. So the Warriors finally back onto the board, 33-32. Ball's loose. White Plume had it, throws it up. Now Sheets going to go down the lane. Ran out of room here. Runs into a couple of bigs of the Warriors on the deck. Ruckman takes it away, and now a foul going to come in here for Jackson. Sounds like the crew picking up some of the benches on the other side of court number 4. So it'll remain 33-32 right now. Again, sorry, I haven't been able to get a good look at the clock here recently, but we're ticking away in the third quarter. Cooper Cannon almost lost the handle on it. Now gives it off for Williams, leans in, and he was kind of dragged back there, kind of set his feet, and then had a little stutter step, turnover on the Warriors. So Smith has it for the Wolverines. Give it off right. Give a little give and go to the hoop. There goes Sheets, but he missed the layup. And Page with a strong rebound. Across for Mascaro. Just checked back in. Gunner inside out for Page. Give for Williams, left wing. Gets a screen, puts up a contested 3, missed everything there. Thought he might have gotten tapped that time, but no, just a kind of a line drive 3. Didn't get a chance to really fully set himself that time around. So Warriors held to that one field goal thus far. Under 2 minutes to go now here in this third quarter. Smith, a couple spin moves down the lane, and then a foul there. I believe it's going to go on Mitchell. It does. So free throws coming now for Smith. Not many of them, not many free throws attempted in the game overall. Just 12 of them combined, 2 of them for the Wolverines. So just free throws 3 and 4 thus far. Smith's first trip. First one up. First one rattled in and out. Thought it was going down, but spits out at the end. Avon Jones, Taylor Ruckman in for Williams and Mitchell. Smith second. That one's also no good. And Grant Page on the inside with a strong board there for the Warriors. So they come ahead. Give for Page. No, it was a little miscommunication between Cannon and Page, and then now a long pass tipped out by the Wolverines, go right back to the Warriors. So turnovers back-to-back here. Warriors, I think, with 10 of them so far on the Wolverines. Even Jones with it here as he steps into the front court. Crossover dribble there from Jones. Kick for Ruckman. Almost ran out of room. Back for Jones here. Spin move gives off for Mascaro. Cannon left side. Back for Jones. Straight away for 3. Took a long look before it spun out. Rattle off the back and forth. And then quickly the other way. The Wolverines finish right at the hoop with Larson. So Larson's got the bucket there for the Wolverines. And the Warriors look for an answer. Trailing by 3, 35-32. And a blocking foul on the inside going to go against number 5. Trenton Weber. .102 remaining here in the third quarter. Fast-moving third quarter. Paul set to come in for the Warriors. Ruckman trying to get it for Mascaro. Spills through him. Out for Jones. Back for Mascaro. Tipped that time by Smith, but Gunner tracks it down into the right corner. Ruckman. Cannon, back for Jones. That one blocked from 3 and out of play. Blocked by White Plume. Under a minute left to play now here in the third quarter. Ruckman inbounds now for Page down on the right baseline. Backing in. Double team coming, collects himself to the hoop. Foul, can't get it to go, but will head to the free throw line. Grant Page, good aggressive move there on the inside. Foul's going to come on the check-in. Paxton Stevens, number 25, with 43.8 seconds left in the third quarter. Page, no good. Struggle day from the free throw line for Grant as he's just one 3 of 7 thus far. See if he can knock down the second, cut the lead down to 2. Warriors now a field goal and a free throw in the quarter. It's an 11-3 quarter in favor of the Wolverines. Again, 43.8 to go in the quarter. Ball up ahead for Smith. Outside White Plume, got a man to leave his feet. Ruckman to the elbow, goes White Plume, no good. Ball tipped around, last touched off of Stevens and out of bounds. So the Warriors have possession back now after the miss. Ruckman has it. Bradshaw checked into the game as well for the Warriors, so Kobe Bradshaw in for the first time. Here goes Mascaro, downhill, outside Mitchell, sets for 3. He's fouled on the closeout. Going to get 3 free throws here as the foul going to go against Garrett Jackson. I believe that's his 3rd, and that'll send Mitchell to line for 3. .3 seconds left here in the third quarter. 3 free throws for Mitchell. First one, no good, and a struggle day for the Warriors from the free throw line overall. 5 of 13 thus far, just 38%. And the Wolverines are 0 of 4, so the teams combined for 5 of 17 shooting from the free throw line. Not exactly great work either way, as Mitchell goes 0 of 2 now. Warriors have had some chances on the free throw line to get further back into this game. Only 3 points in the quarter, trailing by 2, 35-33. And Mitchell, an 0 of 3 trip there. Couldn't hit any of the free throws for the Warriors that time around. Remains 35-33. 10 seconds to go now here in the quarter. Smith set to go. Drives past Bradshaw. Puts up a floating shot. No good. Mitchell had it. Lost it. Fight for it on the deck. Still loose, and that'll end the third quarter there. No damage done, but the Warriors failed to generate much offense. Outscored 11-3, but it's 35-33, a tight one. Heading to the fourth quarter here on the Pinnacle Bank scoreboard on the McCamey Broadcasting Network.
We're Brian Honey.
Having trouble hearing the roar of the engine? Let DPS help breathe life back into her again. Power, performance, and great customer service is at the heart of diesel pickup specialists in Worland. Stop into their beautiful shop at 1051 North 10th Street in Worland for all your diesel service needs. Whether it's roughnecks needing to get back onto the job site, solving your agricultural hauling needs, or those looking to unlock everything their truck can do, DPS has the professional personnel, latest technology, and expertise to get you back on the road again. Diesel pickup specialists, from trucks to trailers and everything in between. Let them unleash the full potential of your diesel engine today. Call now, 307-347-4410. Stop in at 1051 North 10th Street in Worland, or visit them online at dps307.com. Quarter number 4 set to get underway here with Mascaro, Bradshaw, Mitchell, Ruckman, and Page out on the floor for the Warriors. Trailing by 2, 35-33. Bradshaw will have it in the backcourt. Looks to move to his left, looking for a screen from Ruckman. Now goes downhill, kick it into the corner for Mascaro, and now an offensive foul as Sheets hits the deck there. Pretty simple call as Bradshaw will pick up his first personal. So 1 possession, 1 turnover for the Warriors. Smith drives left, hands off for Treber. Nice little drive fake and then goes left straight to the hole. Warriors bit hard on that, and Treber's got a bucket. He's been out for a long time with 4 fouls, but the Warriors now trying to get the offense of their own going. Mitchell lost it once, now loses it twice. Here come the Wolverines the other way, going all the way to the hole. Blocked away by Mascaro. Fight for it. Treber walked with it, not called. Here comes Smith. Outside, 3 on the way for Jackson. No. Ruckman gets the rebound and collects, and here come the Warriors up the right-hand side with Bradshaw. Down low for Mitchell. Inside out, Ruckman. Spin move to the hole. Left hand up and rolls off. No good. Followed his own shot. No good a second time. And then Anderson able to clear off the rebound. Quickly up the floor it goes here for Clay Sheets. Missed his layup there. Then Mitchell trying to save it inbounds, and I believe he's fouled on the rebound attempt there. Garrett Jackson with the foul. We're in for the Wolverines. Cooper Cannon back in for the Warriors. Go left side for Mitchell. Gets a screen. Dumps it back here for Page. Spins in, and he's going to be called, get a foul call on him. I believe that'll be a hold on Weber. So actually is on, must be on Weber. Treber comes out of the game, so 4 on him. I believe 4 on Treber. Inside for Page, takes on White Plume to the cup. Up and good. Grant Page needed him to get going here in the fourth quarter for the Warriors to chip their way back in, only trailing by 2. Not much offense. 3 on the way for Sheets, and he knocks it down. Big three-pointer for Clay Sheets and the Riverton Wolverines. 40-35, and now a foul on Eric Smith. Just a quick one there on an inbounds play. Again, we do apologize about the time situation here. Just almost impossible to see the clock. Have a couple of people spotting for us here as Cannon and the Warriors down here, and Ruckman to the hoop. Takes on White Plume. Little fake there. Scooper underneath with the left hand is up and good for Taylor Ruckman there. So he's got 7 in the game, and the Wolverines back on the other end of the floor now. Sheets up top with Smith. 40-37. Outside Sheets. Heat check 3. That one's way off. No good. Too strong. And here come the Warriors back the other way. Cannon straight ahead. Almost lost it, and then he's fouled by Sheets on the reach-in. And that's already 4 fouls on the Wolverines. The officials over at the scores table, I'm not sure there's a discussion over there. .540 to go here in the fourth quarter. Okay, a couple of discussions here. All right, got it all squared away there at the scorers table, so we're ready to go back to action. And now a timeout on the floor taken, and we'll take it with them. 40-37 Pinnacle Bank scoreboard here on the McKamey Broadcasting Network.
Knock, knock. The mountain is calling.
Give me a mountain with lots to do. Give me the sunshine in the afternoon.
Gatorade has the #1 proven electrolyte blend, designed to hydrate better than water, made to rehydrate, replenish, and refuel, so you can lose more sweat and run the game. Gatorade, is it in you?
Whether it's
So our friends, Jeff's Green Hills Restaurant didn't get their commercial run there. I feel we've seen a lot of Jeff's, but he's got a lot of Christmas parties this time of year. Taking no more reservations on that, but has some open seating as well. So if you're thinking about a good meal, think about Jeff's Green Hills Restaurant. And the Warriors will come out here at the 5:40 mark. It's their basketball, trailing by 3, 40-37. Again, 4 team fouls on the Wolverines. Got to keep an eye on that. Here comes Cannon into the front court, guarded by Sheets. Picked up the dribble, give for Williams. Tried to go for Mitchell, high pass there, just a little too high as he rose off of the off of the court there. So Smith, ball in bounds here. Cannon in the backcourt. Trying to just hassle him enough across the timeline, and now Anderson works to the right side. Outside it goes, and off the hands of a Wolverine out there and out of bounds. A turnover, as both teams into double-digit turnovers so far on the day. So Cannon picked up again by Sheets in the backcourt, pushes off to his left-hand side. Now reverses course, give for Williams, trying to go quickly in for Ruckman, tipped away there and taken away by the Wolverines. Back the other way with Weber. Kick it outside for Sheets. He sets up for a three from the wing. No good. Ball tipped around. Ruckman up ahead for Mitchell. Collection dribble underneath. Up and good, as Mitchell's got another bucket for the Warriors, and the game is now within one. It's 40-39 Pinnacle Bank scoreboard. Warrior bench comes to life here. Smith to White Plume. Back for Smith. Again, nightcap game here at the YO Sports Ranch Compete Casper Classic. White Plume. Good ball moving inside and taken away by Mitchell. Again, his length is taken a couple away. Now all the way to the hoop on the other side is Cooper Cannon, and the Warriors steal the lead back by one. It's our fifth lead change of the game. 41-40. Outside it goes. Three on the way now for the Wolverines. Weber. White Plume gets it back for Sheets. Pull up from 15. Took a long look before it goes out of play. Oh, and they say Ruckman tipped that. That's a real surprise, as Weber came flying through and deflected it away. But at the end of the day, that's the way they saw it. Got a better view of it down on the baseline than I do. So stays with the Wolverines. All set to come inbounds and does high. Treber into the game as Mitchell almost ran a little too far. Treber going to the rack outside now for Larson. Inside out Treber. Straight away for three. Had a long time to look at it. No. Ruckman onto the deck trying to get rid of it. Finds it for Page, who checked back in. So Warriors do get a stop here, and Cooper Cannon comes the other way. Goes right, straight to the hoop. Left hand spinning. No good. A little bit too much on that one as Treber comes back the other way. He wants to go downhill. Lost it off his hands, out of bounds. It'll be Warrior basketball. So Jackson and White Plume back onto the floor. 4 minutes left to go in this one, I believe, as we're working down towards the back end of this fourth quarter. 3:27 actually left in this one here as the Warriors come into the front court. Left side, Mitchell gets a screen from Page, dumps it off to the right. Page collection dribble against White Plume, leans in, can't hit the shot. Ended up on the deck, a little bit too much on that one from Page. He's had some good looks on the inside, and again, still just getting his feet back under him here. And we know not at 100% with that stomach bug rolling around. Smith goes straight downhill to the rack, fouled, plus the bucket there for Smith. Saw a sliver of space, exposed it, and finished it with the right hand. So the Wolverines take the lead back 42-41. And a chance of a three-point play here for the Wolverines' number one, Eric Smith. Just his second bucket of the day. So now Cannon comes to fill the rest of the stack there inside the lane. And it's up and good. So a 2-point game here. Timeout on the floor. 2:58 to go. 43-41. Riverton Wolverines on the Pinnacle Bank scoreboard. Fourth quarter rolls on again here next on the McCamey Broadcasting Network.
Swing Trucking is a family-owned and operated company in Worland, Wyoming, offering trucking services for a host of industries. They have done extensive work in Wyoming, Montana, North Dakota, and Colorado, as well as surrounding Rocky Mountain states for the past 70 years. Their modern and up-to-date equipment allows them to provide full-service solutions for their customers' needs, from start to completion. Swing Trucking, 347-4161. Swing Trucking is a proud supporter of McCamey Broadcasting and Worland High School Athletics.
Knock, knock. The mountain is calling.
Give Give me a mountain with lots to do. Give me the sunshine in the afternoon.
Gatorade has the #1 proven electrolyte blend, designed to hydrate better than water, made to rehydrate, replenish, and refuel, so you can lose more sweat and run the game. Gatorade, is it in you?
And welcome back inside the WYO Sports Ranch here. 2:58 to go. In this one, 43-41 in favor of the Wolverines. Back and forth affair here in the fourth quarter. It's an 8-8 quarter. And that makes it a 2-point game. Warriors led by 6 at halftime, led by as many as 10. Ball down low for Page, collects, backside no, can't finish off the glass, and now a foul on the reach-in by Ruckman. Second personal of the second foul, team foul. I believe that's number 3 for Ruckman. Anderson back now for Jackson, up ahead for Smith, who broke the tie. Outside, Jackson, now Weber. Give for Anderson, almost taken away by Williams, and it is finished off the steal, did Taylor Ruckman. And here comes Williams the other way. Gives it off for Ruckman, back for Williams. Steps left, trying to bounce it in for Page. Backside, flying through was Mitchell. Saved it, out for Cannon. Fires for 3, that one off, no good. There's Page on the backside, and we're knotted up at 43 apiece. Grant Page with the deuce. He's got 10 in the game. Smith in the backcourt, gives off for Anderson into the front court now with Jackson. They're working inside the final 2 minutes here as the Warriors looking for a stop. Sheets works on Page, now drops it off for Treber to the hoop, and swatted there, but plenty of the body from Michael Williams. That'll send Treber to the free throw line as Williams picks up his second personal. 2 shots coming here for Treber. Minute 46 to go. First one is up and good for Treber. Trip from the land to the free here. Gives the Wolverines a 1-point lead, trying to stretch it to 2. Second one spinning, rattles home good. 45-43 here now on the Pinnacle Bank scoreboard. Warriors staying tight, trying to stay in this one as Cannon goes to the left baseline, out of room, gives for Williams. At the hoop, up and good through a little contact. Didn't matter, Williams has got 12. First 2 points, though, of the second half there for Michael Williams. We're tied up again. And a little push out there, a 10-second call. Not exactly sure. So the Warriors force a turnover there, chance to take the lead now. Ball in for Cannon. Getting knotted up at 45 here. Working towards the final 90 seconds of this contest. Williams, an offensive foul called on Cannon. Third on Cannon. I thought that was 4 fouls. The next one would be bonus for the Wolverines. Minute 18 to go now as the ball comes inbounds. Give it for Sheets. Mascara with the defense. Give it back for Sheets. Inside out. Dives through the lane. Here comes Smith. Shut off. Backside drive here. Anderson, and he walked with it. Oh, and they're going to call an and one. Not sure where the contact was. Definitely saw the steps. But the Warriors going to send to the line. Anderson to the line. That one looking like an NBA highlight reel there of how many steps can you take to get it home. Anderson with the deuce, though, breaks the deadlock. Gives them a 2-point lead, trying to make it a full 3-point contest here with Anderson at the line for an and one opportunity. First one up and good, so it is a 3-point game. 48-45. Timeout taken by Warrior head coach Tanner Hart. We step away with them. Riverton Wolverines 48, Worland Warriors 45 with 1:03 left to go here in the fourth quarter at the WYO Sports Ranch on the Pregame Broadcasting Network.
Knock, knock. The mountain is calling.
Give me a mountain with lots to do. Give me the sunshine. Give me a dew.
Gatorade has the #1 proven electrolyte blend, designed to hydrate better than water, made to rehydrate, replenish, and refuel, so you can lose more sweat and run the game. Gatorade, is it in you?
Just 63 seconds left on the clock here in what's been an exciting back and forth battle. Riverton on top, 48-45 here. Warrior basketball after the three-point play from Anderson, and I'll tell you, tough one to swallow as Anderson went to the bucket on what appeared to be a traveling violation even after the contact. Cannon into the front court, moves off to the right. Now Ruckman. Inside it goes for Page. Backside Mitchell. Shot fake there. Tags the foul. Can't hit the shot, but he heads to the free throw line. Nearly an and-one opportunity on the other side from Mitchell. So now Mitchell missed his first three. Got fouled on a three-point attempt, but he's going to try to knock these ones in here late on. First one up and good there for Mitchell. He's got 5 points in the game, 10 apiece for Page and Cannon, another 12 for Williams. Even Jones with the other 2 for the Warriors. Now trailing by just 2, 48-46. Second one is also good. So now the Wolverines going to face a little full court pressure from the Warriors, but broken quickly with Smith. Down into the corner it goes, back for Smith. 43 seconds left to go in this one. Bo Anderson moves right, drops it off for Sheets. Sheets across, nearly tipped away by Mitchell. Now Smith working out towards midcourt. Needs help, and it's taken away by Gunnar Mascaro the other way. Takes it against Trieber and finishes. Great steal and score from Gunnar Mascaro. Great time to get his first bucket. It's 49-48 Warriors. And now a foul going to be called on Page. Looked like he had tied his man up. Anderson, a couple of favorable calls in his direction here late on as Page gets tagged with foul number 3. And Anderson a chance to not only tie this one up, but also a chance to take the lead with a pair of free throws made. 18.3 seconds to go here. Been tight throughout. So no surprise that it's a good finish on tap. First one up, first one is good. Anderson with 11 points, 4 of them here in the quarter. Anderson, second, fires good. Lead back here to the Wolverines, and now a timeout taken on the floor. 50-49, Warriors chance at potentially a late winner here on the other side of this timeout. 50-49, Pinnacle Bank scoreboard. Exciting finish next on the Pregame Broadcasting Network.
Whether it's a
McGarvin Moberly Construction Company in Worland is a leader in road construction and service. They stand by their core values: integrity, commitment, quality, and execution. For over 60 years, when a project needs done right, on time, and on budget, the first choice is McGarvin Moberly Construction. This construction giant is a pillar of the Worland community and supports its local athletes. McGarvin Moberly Construction in Worland, 1001 U.S. Highway 20, 307-347-4268. Go Warriors! So still 18.3 seconds ago. Nothing came off the clock there as they inbounded it. So the Warriors, an inbounds play, Ruckman, Cannon, Williams, Page, and Mitchell. Ball in now for Cannon. Plenty of time here as he pushes into the front court. Moves it off here to the right-hand side, still on the dribble. Nearly lost it. Cannon needs some help. Finds it in Williams. Williams stepping down, dumps it in here for Ruckman. Collects, puts a shot up, a little too strong. Fight for it now. Almost taken away, and a foul comes in here against the Warriors. A good rebound on the inside by Jackson. 1.1 second to go there. Warriors had their opportunity that time around, but now a chance for Jackson to put this to a full one-possession game. Not over for the Warriors. 1.1 can get it up the floor and a shot off no matter what. And Page, apparently that was a foul on him, so Grant Page is fouled out of the contest. Frustrated because he couldn't get that rebound. That's why he's frustrated himself with the hands to the head. Warriors trailing 50-49, just a little more than one tick left in this game. Warriors got themselves some high-quality looks on the inside. You can't argue with the drop. You can't argue with the offense. Everything but the finish for the Warriors is Jackson knocks down the first. He's got 15 in the game, missed his first two, but knocks down a big one here late on. Warriors almost hope for a make here to just set it up, try to get it in on a run and put in a exciting shot. Second one is also good. Timeout here for head coach Tanner Hart. Full variety. 52-49, Warriors going to try to get a final shot up with just 1.1 seconds left on the Pinnacle Bank scoreboard.
Swing Trucking is a family-owned and operated company in Worland, Wyoming, offering trucking services for a host of industries. They have done extensive work in Wyoming, Montana, North Dakota, and Colorado, as well as surrounding Rocky Mountain states for the past 70 years. Their modern and up-to-date equipment allows them to provide full-service solutions for their customers' needs, from start to completion. Swing Trucking, 347-4161. Swing Trucking is a proud supporter of McCamey Broadcasting and Worland High School Athletics.
Come back live here to the YO Sports Ranch in Casper, Wyoming. The Compete Casper Classic final game of this tournament. Worland Warriors trail at 52-49 on the Pinnacle Bank scoreboard. 1.1 second left. Garrett Jackson hitting a pair of free throws here late on to stretch it to 3 after the Warriors. Man, they generated a great offensive play, got to the inside. Ruckman had a chance. Page fought for the rebound, but in the end, just wasn't quite enough. Warriors, just a chance you can get this and take one dribble as Ruckman going to throw it up here. Mitchell, and it's just deflected here at midcourt as Smith came up and contended for it. And that will close out the game. A better one for the Warriors, but still in the loss column. Final score, 52-49. Riverton over Worland at the postgame show presented by 7-Up. Your way next on the McCamey Broadcasting Network.
Having trouble hearing the roar of the engine? Let DPS help breathe life back into her again. Power, performance, and great customer service is at the heart of diesel pickup specialists in Worland. Stop into their beautiful shop at 1051 North 10th Street in Worland for all your diesel service needs. Whether it's roughnecks needing to get back onto the job site, solving your agricultural hauling needs, or those looking to unlock everything their truck can do, DPS has the professional personnel, latest technology, and expertise to get you back on the road again. Diesel pickup specialists, from trucks to trailers and everything in between. Let them unleash the full potential of your diesel engine today. Call now, 307-347-4410. Stop in at 1051 North 10th Street in Worland, or visit them online at dps307.com.
And welcome into the postgame show presented by 7-Up. 52-49 your final. Riverton over Worland. Worland Warrior head coach Tanner Hart with us. Coach, team came out, looked good in that first half. They gave a lot of fight today, and I mean, that last play drawn up, I don't think you could have asked for much better shots there on that one. It was just kind of a theme for the Warriors, just wasn't quite falling tonight.
Yeah, the energy was really good coming out of the gate, and we talked about they were missing shots, and that's not going to continue with 4A teams, regardless of which 4A team it is. They've got kids who can shoot, and then they started burying shots, and our energy dipped, right? Execution on some of our plays was pretty weak. Right there at the end, we didn't get down on that play and execute that correct, but I hate to say it, I'm pretty frustrated with the call at the end of the game. It's a clear jump ball, gives them 2 free throws to get a chance to take the lead, and then we didn't recover. But there's a lot of other things that happened throughout the game that should have put us in a position where we could avoid one bad call. Yeah,
it comes down to those micro moments, but kind of got put in motion further behind. But for the Warriors, after 2 games that, the first game where you maybe question the effort, second game saw it, feel like this third game, at least it was there consistently, even if at times maybe it dipped a little bit below expectations.
Yeah, they stepped up to a more complete game as far as the effort goes. When we look back at it, we can be really frustrated. I'm super frustrated by it, but a lot of missed free throws and a lot of missed layups on our end. Grant was frustrated with himself, which rightfully so, and he's got shoulder issues and sickness, but we blew layups, blew free throws. They hit free throws, and that was a big difference in the game.
Well, and Coach, overall on the weekend, though, how do you judge the success for this team as you look for something going into next weekend at the Flaming Gorge before, of course, the holiday break?
Yeah, just have to look at the things that we did well because there was some good stuff. I thought Cooper had a really good weekend for us. Didn't feel the best today. He's starting to get the bug too. But I thought he had a really great weekend. I thought Taylor Ruckman had an outstanding weekend. I said if he can play basketball like that for us on a pretty consistent basis, that'll really help us out because we know that Grant Page will come along. We know that Michael's going to come along. Mike hit some good shots for us today, and that was a big difference for us as well. But I think just capture what did we do well, and we have a ton that we are going to watch on film that we need to learn from.
Well, and Coach, I know you come into this first weekend. We're here at the Wild Sports Ranch. No shooting eye, nothing else there. It's always tough to come into this environment, but maybe good to get a look knowing that hopefully the ultimate goal is being there at the Ford Wyoming Center at the end of the season.
Yeah, want to be back in this town. But between now and regionals, we have a ton of work to do, and we need to get back into the lab and work on defense, rebounding, really everything. So I can't really pinpoint one thing. I think execution is one that we'll have to have on the offensive end. But we saw some cool things, I think, this weekend, mixed it up defensively, saw some lineups, got to tinker with that. So, like I said, a lot of good things coming out of it.
Well, Coach, any final thoughts on the weekend overall before we let you kind of hit the road? We all want to get back. We saw the sunset Thursday. Now we're driving home dark and Saturday. It's time to be back in old Washakie County.
It's time to get back home. I think just the big thing is get healthy and get ready to go in and play Green River and some other teams next weekend.
Well, Coach, appreciate your thoughts as always, and we'll chat with you next weekend, Thursday through Saturday, down at the Flaming Gorge Classic in Green River and Rock Springs. Thanks, Coach.
Thanks, Jordan.
Head Coach Tanner Hart there here on the postgame show presented by 7-Up as the Warriors can close out the weekend. They do go 0-3, but some great things learned and some good positives coming out of that final game. Let's go into a quick summary stat here for the Warriors. 2 points for Avon Jones, 2 for Gunnar Mascaro, 10 for Cooper Cannon, 7 for Taylor Ruckman, 10 for Grant Page, 6 for Les Mitchell, and 12 for Michael Williams. 2 threes down for the Warriors, but 7 of 17 from the free throw line. Head coach Tanner Hart talked about it. Those free throws, those layups, those ones will be things where the Warriors kind of look back on and they're like, they'll be a little bit frustrated. They will head to the Flaming Gorge Classic next week down in Green River and Rock Springs. Day 1, Thursday, in Green River, home of the Wolves. Warriors and Wolves at 6 o'clock and 7:40, so should be a great atmosphere on a Thursday down in Green River. We'll have that one for you. Estimated 5:30, McGarvin and Taylor pregame show as long as the tournament's on schedule, followed by the tip-off at 6 o'clock with the Lady Warriors taking on the Lady Wolves, and followed by the Warriors and Wolves at 7:40 at the Flaming Gorge Classic. Final score one more time here from the Compete Casper Classic. The Worland Warriors dropped their game 52-49, while the Lady Warriors get a 52-34 victory on the Pinnacle Bank scoreboard. That does it for our postgame show presented by 7-Up. And until next time, and there'll be a trip to the Flaming Gorge next time. Go, Worland Warriors.